You serious?
Hello, welcome to another episode of How to Kill an Hour, the show where I and my co-hosts go on the internet, find some funny stuff, find some new sports that we've never heard of. Oh boy, have we got some crackers for you today, and have a little chit chat about how we find new ways to kill time. Now, let's get rid of that intro music today because we have a returning person on the show. He has dressed up as a reindeer before. He has imbibed multiple Christmas cocktails with me before. He's got a little bit of a tan. Please welcome. The one, the only person that I would definitely get a YouTube strike for using licensed music. Richie the Devil Driss. Richie's back here.
What is
He's
happening?
back on the show.
Podcast?
Yeah, there you go. How you doing, Richie Driss?
I'm very good. I'm even better for that intro, and I was wondering just what the fuck was going on, and then I remember the conversation that we had around my middle name, which is Lucian.
I wasn't going to say that on the show.
No,
okay,
well,
cool.
I feel like the audience sort of need an explanation as to why I'm now Richie the Devil Driss. Middle name Lucian, but there was a time in my life where I thought Lucian and Lucifer were the same thing.
Well, I'm not pleased to bring this to your attention on the show that you actually have misunderstood the spelling of your middle name, and you actually are Lucifer, bruv. It's your middle name, you are, yeah.
Right,
yeah.
so 30 odd years in the game, and I've only just, the game being life, and I've only just come to realise that my name is not my name and it's misspelling because of you.
I thought it was safe to tell you now that you've had your horns clipped. You've had your horns clipped now, bro.
Yeah.
So, that's how it is. But welcome back to the show,
Thank
Driss.
you. Always a pleasure. Even right now.
Do you know how I love the crime music? This song makes me think of you now.
That is a disservice to how epic this song is. It really is.
If there's anyone I'm going to get a copyright strike and not be able to monetize a YouTube video for, it'll be you, baby.
I appreciate it.
Anyway, if you're new to the show, at the start of the show, we do our jokes of the week. Where we read out some jokes to each other.
You never noticed at the end of that, it was week. It sounds like a duck right at the end. Week.
Of the week. Or a Canadian person speaking French.
I don't get it.
Like Canadians, when they say we, it's less like we, it's more wah.
Is it?
Yeah, man.
I am not a cultured, well-travelled person.
Wah. Or some French people, if they're just giving you a casual we, it's not like we, like wah. It's like, yeah, wah.
Where? Une cigarette.
So jokes of the yes. Yeah. There we go. Right, I shall crack off.
Sorry?
And also tell some jokes. There we go.
Oh.
Hey, first part of the week. There we go. A very elegant lady was flying in from Switzerland when she found herself seated next to a kindly old priest. "Excuse me, father. May I ask you a huge favour?" "Why, of course, my child. What troubles you?" said the priest. "I bought this ultra expensive hair removal device, but I've gone way over my duty-free limit. I'm terrified they'll confiscate it at customs. Could you possibly hide it under your cassock?" The priest raised an eyebrow. I suppose I could, but you must understand I can never tell a lie." "Oh, don't worry, father. You've got such an honest face. I'm sure no one will ask you a thing." Reluctantly, he tucked the gadget into the folds of his robe. At customs, the officer said, "Do you have anything to declare, father?" The priest remained calm and said, "From the top of my head to my waist, I have nothing to declare." The officer squinted. "And the waist down?" The priest hesitated and said, "I have a miraculous instrument designed to be used on women, but has never been used before." The customs officer blinked, burst out laughing, and waved him through. Hey, nice simple one. There you go.
Two nuns are driving down the road when the devil jumps on their bonnet. "Quick, show him your cross," says the one driving to the other. The other winds down the window and shouts, "Get off a fucking car, you asshole!"
Hey,
Show them your cross.
A lone warrior stands atop a mountain and shouts down to the army below, "Send your men, I'm alone." The general of the opposition sends 1,000 soldiers up the mountain. There's a sound of swords clashing, men screaming, then silence, and no one returns. The warrior appears again and says, "Send me more, I'm still alone." Another 1,000 soldiers go up. More chaos, more noise, then silence again. The warrior shouts a third time, "Come on, I'm still alone." This time, furious, the general sends 2,000 of his best men. The mountain erupts into sounds of huge battle, and finally it goes quiet. A single wounded soldier crawls back down and whispers, "He lied. There's 2 of them."
Very nice.
I mean, very sensible to that. It's like clean jokes.
Yeah. My girlfriend just got a very interesting fortune cookie. It said, "Every exit is an entrance to a new experience." Wow, she said. You thinking what I'm thinking? I smiled and I said, I fucking hope so. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
That's a fortune coochie. Right, I'm going to tell this joke twice, Richie. Sorry about this, but there's 2 ways of telling it.
Okay.
A lone alien warrior stands on a rocky ridge overlooking a human base and shouts down to the Space Marine commander, "Send in your troops! I'm alone." The commander dispatches a squad of 100 Marines. Blaster fire erupts, explosions echo, and then silence. No one returns. The alien appears again and goes, "Send more, I'm still alone." The commander frowns and sends another 200 Marines. More plasma fire, more screams over the comms, and then silence. The alien roars once more, "Come on, I'm still here alone." Now furious, the commander deploys an entire battalion. The battlefield shakes with heavy artillery, ships roaring overhead, the clash of steel, energy weapons, and then nothing. Finally, one broken, armor-scorched Marine crawls back down to the commander and gasps, "He lied. There's 2 of them." I'll give you another one. There you go. Right. On a freezing cold winter morning, Silly Sally and her husband were having breakfast when the radio announcer said, "We're expecting 8 to 10 inches of snow today. Please move your car to the even number side of the street so we can snowplow." Being the helpful wife she is, she bundled up and moved the car. Next week, same scenario, but the radio goes, "We have 10 to 12 inches of snow today. Please move your car to the odd numbers side." Out she goes again, moving her car like a champ. On week 3, they're sipping coffee when the radio announcer begins, "We're expecting 12 to 14 inches of snow and you must park," and poof, the power goes out. Silly Sally looks at her partner and goes, "Oh, I don't know which side to move the car to now. If you've got no energy, we're not informed." With a calm patience only a man married to Silly Sally could muster, her husband lovingly said, "Sweetheart, why don't you just leave the car in the garage this time?"
Oh, so stupid. Right, this one's from Lavender.
All right. Big up Lavender, man.
Go on.
Or gal.
I
love a bit of
hell of a smell. Hi guys, love your jokes. Here's one of mine. Short, succinct message. Love your smell, by the way. Did I just say that?
Yeah.
Why was the washing machine laughing?
Why was the washing machine laughing?
Because it was taking the piss out of the knickers.
It's good. It's a good one. It's tight.
Yeah.
Just like, anyway.
Oh, God.
Shall I go?
Yeah.
According to studies, a man that excessively masturbates has a tendency to forget important pieces of information. I did have a punchline to this joke.
There it is. If you didn't do that, it would have been a shame.
If I didn't do what?
Wasn't I don't know, I can't remember. Some triplets walk into a bar. They're called Paddy, Mick and Tat. Tat makes his way to the bathroom, leaving Paddy and Mick to order the first round. Mick asks the bartender for 3 pints of Guinness, and whilst he's pouring, he inquisitively asks, "Are you 3 triplets?" "Yes, we are," answers Mick. "But how can that be? You 2 are 6'3", and the other fellow in the bathroom is 4 foot nothing," replies the bartender. "Well," explains Paddy, "Mick and I were breastfed, but there was no tit for Tat."
Poor Tat. Oh. Poor Tat.
I am happy to do that one again if you want.
Well, I like the Irish accent.
Okay.
Sorry, the Jamaican accent. I
don't know what it was.
That's good.
What was it?
Algerian. That's not. Yeah, because then no one can say anything. Innit? Listen, I was speaking the word of my people. What?
Yeah.
Bedfordshire. A lawyer was sitting in her office late one night when Satan appeared and offered her a deal. "You can win every case for the rest of your life. Clients will adore you, your colleagues will stand in awe of you, and you will make embarrassing sums of money. All I want in exchange is your husband's soul, your children's soul, and the souls of your parents, the souls of your grandparents, and the souls of all your friends and everyone at the law firm." The lawyer ponders for a moment and goes, "So what's the catch?" Shout out to my solicitor, not you though. You're the best.
Playing it smart.
Yeah.
Little Billy was watching TV. He comes downstairs and asks his dad, "What is love juice?" His father looked mortified, but proceeded to tell him about the birds and the bees and what happens to the female body when parts get excited. Little Billy looked absolutely mortified and his mouth opened in amazement. Dad asks, What made you ask that, son? Where did you hear it? Little Billy replied, Wimbledon? Oh, God.
Oh, man. And his dad's Borat.
I love juice. I love juice. I reckon that's actually more of like a true story that someone has made into a joke. That comes from like a real place.
There's a few of those
Love
where it's
juice.
like, yeah, love juice.
Yeah,
We did do some tennis puns. Yeah, there's a category of jokes for misunderstanding.
Yes.
Out of the mouth of babes, should
Love
we
it.
say?
Out of the mouths of babes.
Out of the mouth of babes. That's a saying. Never heard that?
No. What's that mean?
Because I've done a saying or two off. Listen, we digress slightly here, but I did say don't count the horses after they bolted, which is not a saying. Out of the mouth of babes. It means like kids say that most innocent things. I'm going to Google it, but kids say the most innocent things, but they can sound naughty. So it's an idiom meaning where children can sometimes say things that are surprisingly wise or insightful, even if they're not aware of the significance of words.
Right.
So maybe I use that wrong.
Yeah.
But when a kid accidentally says a wonderful thing.
Babes are children.
Yeah. What?
Just don't want to get that muddled up with, babes.
Oh, you thought I meant like out of the mouths of chicks.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a phrase that I'd never ever refer to like women as chicks or babes, or because that's. Yeah.
Do you know who would have though?
Sean? I've lived a long life.
I'll let it go. Nick, that is your song now. I'm going to change it. When you call me now, that's going to be the song that
The
plays.
ringtone.
Yeah.
Lovely.
It was going to be that or like Star Wars Death March for Darth Vader.
Very nice. I once played Darth Maul in a school play as well. So,
Is it on film?
No, it's before video cameras.
Are you happy? No, that was a lie.
No,
Someone filmed it.
I've got photos.
Did you spin around with the stick and do the?
Absolutely.
Did you land on the floor with like one hand out and like yeah?
Honestly, it's the reason I wanted to be an actor.
Really?
And a stuntman was that. I loved it.
Peter Serafinowicz voiced him, didn't he?
He did.
All 3 words that he said in the movie.
Yeah.
That's a mad gig as well, by the way. How do you land that? He says like 5 things in the movie, right? Like, yeah. I don't even, what does he say?
Yes, my master.
Yes, master.
Yes, my master is one. I think that's it.
That's mad. And probably some grunts like, ugh. He's probably in the studio half day going, ugh.
No, that's what made him so cool. That's what made him so cool is he never made a noise.
Yeah.
Like, even though he was flinging himself all over the place.
What a gig though, like also for like Peter Serafinowicz, probably one of the best voice actors we have in the UK.
Incredible.
Like
range
up there. Amazing that he can do like mimicry of voices.
Yeah.
He can do great cartoons. Also a great actor as well.
Yep.
I'll be honest, I'd have done it for half the price, and I don't think anyone would have
free.
Would have anyone noticed? Would anyone have noticed? That's a sweet gig for him.
Yeah.
You can't come home after that gig and be like, tough day, tough day at the office.
Yeah.
Oh God,
I would love to
have an
know.
early night as well. I've got to learn my lines for tomorrow.
I'd love to know what that paycheck was.
Yeah, my master. Yes. No. Fuck. No.
Yes,
Yes.
my master.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Right. Sorry. Yes, my master.
That's pretty good.
Right, anyway, jokes. Nicola's wedding day was fast approaching and nothing could dampen her excitement, not even her parents' divorce. Her mum had found the perfect dress and was sure she'd be the best dressed mother of the bride ever. But a week later, Nicola was horrified to learn that her father's new young wife had bought the exact same dress. Nicola politely asked the young wife to exchange it, but the new wife dug in her heels and said no. Absolutely not. I look like $1 million in this dress and I'm wearing it, she said smugly. Nicola told her mum, who calmly and graciously replied, never mind, sweetheart, I'll get another dress. After all, this is your special day. A few days later, whilst out shopping, they found another gorgeous dress. At lunch, Nicola said, Mum, aren't you going to return the other dress? I know it was quite expensive and you'll never have another glamorous occasion to wear it. Her mother smiled and said, of course I have someone to wear it, dear. I'm wearing it to the rehearsal dinner the night before the wedding.
Yes, Mumsy.
Yes, mums.
This is from Blue Sky.
Oh, nice.
The social media app.
Social media. Oh, hello.
Sent us a joke.
Right, sweet.
One morning in December, the farmer goes to get his dairy cows in for milking. When he goes into the field, they're all frozen solid. "Oh no," says the farmer. "What am I going to do?" He drives his Land Rover back to the village and stops at the shop. "Morning," says the shopkeeper. "Are you okay?" "No," says the farmer. "I'm in a terrible mess. All my cows are frozen solid in the field and I just don't know what to do." "Aha," says the shopkeeper. "I may be able to help. Go to the white cottage at the top of the hill. There is an elderly lady there. She is very clever and she will know what to do." "Okay," says the farmer. I'll try anything." He knocks on the door and this lovely old lady answers and he tells her the problem and she says, "Take me to the cows." She goes into the field and says, "Oh my goodness." One by one, she goes up to each cow and she folds her arms around the cows' necks and hugs them. By the time she's done this, they're all fine. "Oh my God," says the farmer. "You're amazing." He drives her home and thanks her and quickly returns and gets all the cows into the dairy for milking. Later that day, he stops at the shop and thanks the shopkeeper and asks what the lady's favourite drink is. "Oh, she likes whiskey," he says. So, buying a bottle of the finest whiskey, he knocks on her door. Hello again, I bought you this to say thank you for saving the lives of my dairy cows." "Oh, that's okay, my dear," says the lady. The farmer says, "I never asked your name. I'm so sorry." She replies, "Oh, that's okay. It's Thora Hurd." I worked so hard reading that.
That's a long walk, that joke.
God.
A long walk. And I don't even know the saying. What's the saying? A long walk for a short drink. A long walk for a short drink of water. Right, this one's from Law. Okay?
The Law?
This is Law, Lore.
Oh, okay.
3 Louisiana women are sitting around a table and the first says, "Mary Jane, why do they call your husband Big Dick?" She says, "They call my husband Big Dick because he's got a mighty dumb big dick." She then says, "Mary Sue, why they call your husband Big Balls?" She says, "They call my husband Big Balls because he's got mighty fine big balls." Mary Jane goes, "Mary Barbara, why they call your husband Southern Comfort?" She replies, "They call my husband Southern Comfort because he's so sweet and a mighty fine liquor." Hey! We got a couple more from Fifi if you want to hit him, bro. I see him. I see him in the wings.
Yeah, from Fifi. "Hi, guys. Here are my jokes."
A long message.
Interviewer. I know, right? Really personal. Really felt the heart in it. Interviewer. "Do you have any annoying habits?" Interviewee. "Do you have any annoying habits?" Very nice. Very nice.
Didn't get the job.
"How does an Englishman invite a dinosaur to lunch?"
How does an Englishman invite a dinosaur to lunch?
T-Rex. Oh my God, Fifi. Oh my God.
And there are jokes of the week. If you do want to get involved, please, it's howtokillnow.com/jokes. Send them in. Please keep them cheeky's okay. There's a line
Not
that's
racist.
pretty much. Anyway, Driss, I would like you to avert your eyes to the in-studio screen because it is time for us to play Sport of the Week. And all you have to do, Richie, because this is an audio format as well as a video format. Some people may not be watching via video. So I require you, when the time is right, Mr. Driss, to actually just tell us what you see on the screen as we go. Let me make that screen a little bit bigger for you. There you go.
Gotcha.
Right. I will announce the game. This is shopping cart archery. Crack on.
Sorry?
Have a look. That is, what are we seeing here?
Right, so we're seeing a woman cheering because she pushed a shopping cart down a hallway.
Yeah, that's right.
This is
an actual TV show. This is a real TV show.
Television, shiny floor game show.
Yeah.
And there's another woman. Do you know what this looks like a cross between?
What?
What's that Winter Olympic sport? Not flossing. Not flossing at all.
It's the one where they sweep. Curling.
This looks like a cross between curling, but the sort of curling that you would do with your kids at the supermarket.
Yeah.
In that they're pushing trolleys.
Oh, that's VAR. Did it get over the line? It got over the line. So there's a VAR. If your trolley doesn't go over the line, So yeah, there you go.
I am invested. Right, so you know when you're at the shopping centre, supermarket, and you get a trolley out of like a zone.
Yeah.
Usually they're encased in like glass and stuff like that, and surrounded by cars in the car park.
Yeah.
What they're doing is they're pushing the trolleys into that zone where your trolley parks from a distance. So
right.
take the idea of curling and combine it with what you do when you go to the supermarket, and that is exactly what we have here.
And here now, I think this is a tense moment because we've seen somebody achieve, they've actually hit the mark. The next person hasn't. I think this might be a game-defining move here. As we can see, she's giving it a little bit of a stretch. She's got those gloves on to get that extra bit of...
What are the gloves about?
Probably gives it curl or spin or whatever. Just stops repetitive strain injury. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh.
That's clear 20 metres.
Oh! Yes. Wait. She
look at that. Takes the gloves off. Strong high five round, all round.
That's world class. Because also, there is an expression for like a car that handles really badly.
Was it 3-wheel trolley? I made that up. Was it?
Yeah, no, it handles like a shopping cart.
Handles like a shopping cart.
Or a shopping trolley.
Listen, by using that saying, can you imagine if we gave these women high performance sports cars? We might be looking at the next generation of F1 drivers right there, bruv.
The skill that it takes to do that is actually really, really good. Because I think the distance is about 20 yards. I'm thinking of a football pitch here.
Yeah.
So if you imagine the goal mouth is where they're aiming for, and you've got to release the shopping trolley. Yeah. By the penalty spot, probably. Maybe even the edge of the penalty area. Yeah. That is what we're dealing with here. The accuracy.
Look at that.
I want to go out and try that right now.
The thing is, I'd want to do it, but it's the sort of thing you do as if you're 10 years old, but you'd hit a car in it and then you'd all run away.
It's the sort of thing I did when I was 10 years old, and actually, come to think of it, you've unearthed a little bit of trauma.
But there you go. That was our sport of the week. I hope that was all right for you, Driss.
What the hell is it
called? We don't know what it's called. There's a German show where basically at night time they play random sports. So there's like shopping cart, archery.
This isn't a sport, is it?
Bro, are they competing?
Yeah, but you can compete.
Is snooker a sport? Is darts a sport?
Yes.
Skill based. Is curling a sport?
Yes, but this is because they've got actual right. If I gave you an egg and said, "Look after this egg on this night out," that is competitive. It's not a sport.
If it was televised, right, with lighting like this, if we had the best of low budget lighting, right, on a live TV show, they're mic'd up and everything, I would call it a sport now. But there is a show where they have competitions like this. So they have one competition which is holding yourself up in a door frame. So you have like two people that have just held up on a door frame, like see who can do it for the longest. It's like one of those shows that I wish we had it. It's like 3 a.m. in the morning, come home from a night out.
Like this is like Takeshi's Castle.
Yeah, that or Takeshi's Castle, but this is like skill based.
But German.
Yes, I can see 9. Yeah. There you go. That's our sport of the week. Might have another one for you, maybe,
please.
If you do want to avert your eyes for a moment. Go on.
Yeah, please.
All right, you because we haven't got sound on today's ones. I'll try and get you. I've got a few options here. I can't believe I've got so many of these. Right, okay. I want you to let us. Oh, the video is restricted, so I can't play this video. All right, cool.
What do you mean?
This is a different video than Driss. This is...
What sort of restriction was it?
What we're going to play now is... This is called Will It Trip. All right? So I want you to watch this video. Right. 3, 2, 1. This is called Will It Trip. So we see a robot walking along, a Boston Dynamics robot walking towards terrain. Do we think it's going to trip now?
No.
Look at that. Oh, will it trip? Oh, no, it didn't.
No.
Do we think... No.
It's walking along just a mess of planks of wood and...
Almost a post-apocalyptic environment, really. Is it going to trip now?
Maybe we're looking into the future right now.
We are. Is it going to trip? Oh! Oh!
Nah, I cleared it.
There we go, cleared it.
Cleared it better than I would have done.
It's got yams as well. Look at that. What? Damn! God damn! But
that cleared that better than I would have done.
So yeah, it's a new figure robot Helix walking controller. It's apparently can... I don't know how tested this is, but it does look like it is a robot walking over some damaged terrain and pallets, and it looks like it's doing quite well.
Do you know what?
Because I'd have tripped there.
There's peaks and troughs to this, because it is walking like its dick is made of glass.
Yeah.
Or it's shit itself. One of the two.
Good simulation of me on a night out. Yeah.
But, or it's shit-faced.
Yeah.
But it's also like if that was me doing that, I'd have fallen.
Yeah.
Like the first hurdle. They're
getting better and better. There are honestly, these whole Boston Dynamic robots are just getting more and more.
They're going to take over the world, aren't they? Are they going to take over the world?
You know what? Yeah, like
I do welcome our new robot overlords. Simpsons
the new
fans will enjoy
overlords.
that.
Yeah, there you go. No, we're done now. That's it. That's the last one, Richie. Don't worry.
okay.
No more.
Okay.
Replacing the old overlord. Do you know what I mean? How's it feel? How's it feel knowing that you're gonna have a bit of time off? Sorry, I'm rinsing that today. Right. So. Those are our sports of the week. I hope you enjoyed those. So, Driss, it's time for us to get on to our next bit, which is Kill a Bit. How you been killing some time, bro, recently?
I've just been recovering from my stag do.
How was it? Do you want to talk about it on the show a little bit? When we say recovering, can we just talk about how... Do you feel jealous? Or do you feel... How do I word this? Do you wish you could go back in time and tell yourself how good you had it?
Yes. It was... Do you know what the thing is that it was not only the perfect stag do in terms of I really enjoyed myself, it was also the perfect storm of everything I love and everything I hate at the same time.
Yeah.
So I know that everyone that was invited had a hell of a time as well because they got to see me humiliate myself as well.
Nice.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, some would call me selfless. Not all heroes wear capes, but everyone had a really good time. Part of it at my expense, part of it because it was just a really good group of lads, and part of it because I have never been to Montenegro before and I didn't know I was going, and I would recommend it.
Highly recommend? Mm-hmm. What, like without stag as well?
Without stag.
You might remember more of it as well, actually. And enjoy it.
Yeah.
Is it pricey out there?
No.
It's quite reasonable.
I mean, I didn't pay for anything because it was my stag, so I don't actually know.
Good lads. Good work, team.
Yeah.
Good work, team.
And a shout out to Marcus Bronzy for sending me £100.
Oh, we don't have to. No,
We should
no, we didn't. I didn't do that. No, I didn't. I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
No,
I
you
didn't do
no,
that.
to be fair, you didn't.
I didn't.
You sent it to the best man as opposed to me, and he put it to good use.
What that was actually, I owe you 100 quid. That's what that was.
Now you owe me 100 quid.
No, I owed you 100 quid, and that was what that was. So
Did
yeah.
Let's go with that if you want. But no, very kind of you.
It was 100 quid I owe you.
I don't remember you owing me.
Oh shit! I fucked myself out of
Yeah, you go.
out of 100 quid. Oh damn.
But genuinely, that is how I've been like killing
Yeah,
time.
enjoy it.
To the point, when I say recovering, I mean to the point where like I've had a couple of days off and I could have sat on the PS5 and carried on playing Cyberpunk 2077. But Cyberpunk 2077 is too much effort.
Because you felt that tired.
Because I felt that tired and drained. And I think today, a week to the day since I got back from the stag, it's the first day I felt relatively normal.
I never played Cyberpunk as much as I should have because it just was. I had the bad experience at the start where it was unplayable, ain't crashed, so I never got back into it.
Go back.
Worth
to
it?
Go back to it.
I saw a really good. There's a podcast called Press X to Continue with Inel Tomlinson and Stefan Powell. Very good gaming podcast, and they made a very good point saying if you can't find new games or they're pricey, go back and play old games.
Definitely.
There's so many good old games. Like, yeah, you might take a little hit on the graphics, but there's like loads of games that are really good back there. So I might go back and play it.
Definitely.
Is it one of them ones like, I'm going to sink 100 hours into it or something? Or do you have
You know
to?
what? Like, as much as I'm really enjoying playing it, 10 years ago, like I know I'd have been obsessed with it and like, playing it constantly and trying to level myself up as much as possible. Now I'm a little bit like I'm really, really enjoying it. Can I be asked? Is the main question.
Yeah.
Especially when I've got Mario Kart, which is just dive in, have a few games, give them.
You can have a quickie or you can have a good old long session on
Right,
that.
right. Exactly. Stop looking at me like that as you say that, you freak. Anyway, but you get my point. I'm now at the age where
You're the ones that have quickie on it with your missus. I'm like, that's not what a Nintendo Switch is made for. That's abusing a brand new console there. That's disrespect. There's people out there that are not even on the Switch 1. And you're out here with your love juice.
So
That Mario, no, Wii tennis. That's what I'm talking about. Switch tennis.
Love juice.
Yeah. Anyway.
But to my point, I'm too old for this shit now.
Yeah. I'm playing my thing is Banananza, Donkey Kong Banananza. And I'm loving it. There is temptation in there to try and get all the bananas, which is this ain't spoiling it, but I'm just getting a bit like I would be tempted to like max. There's a skill tree in it to get all the moves, and someone did the maths online. I won't spoil it. What you have to do, and I'm like, you know what?
Anybody got time for that?
Yeah, I'm just gonna play it.
I think I'm at the age now where I just want like a fucking linear, medium difficulty level game, like a Last of Us or Doom, Dark Ages or Gears of War. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know what you're getting into. It's not too much. It's not too deep. It's not too much anything.
That's my worry though for Bonanza. I feel like sometimes in those games they lure you in and they're nice and easy, and all of a sudden you come up against this mad boss and you're like, I gotta kick their ass. So we'll see, man. But I'm loving it, man. And also I'm playing a game called Murdle, right? You heard of Wordle?
I've heard of Wordle.
Murdle is a
With murder.
with murder.
Is it actually?
Yeah,
Is it
it's-
Wordle with murder?
So it's Wordle with murder. So they build like the Wordle, kind of like a Wordle. It looks like a crossword basically,
Yeah.
Murdle, right? And you get there's daily free ones. You go to murdle.com and you read about a detective trying to solve a case, and you get tips about the case, and then you take the tips of the case to kind of cross off bits of your Murdle chart, and then at the end, I'll show you a quick picture of it, and at the end, you should be able to discern, like, you know, it was Lucifer who killed them using the pitchfork in the library or whatever like that, something like that. So it's fun. There's a free version you can go online and play every single day, and there's a book called Murdle which you can take on your holiday. I've got the book. It's not in the studio because I've been working through it and having a little go to review it. And I just got to say, like, try it out, man. Nice little book. I like stuff that's a little bit different, and it's a nice little interactive book. You could play it with people as well. You could sit down and chat. Use a pencil, not a pen. There you go. Those are my killer bits.
But
man.
you don't get to murder anyone.
No,
Where's the murder bit? Where's that coming?
maybe that could be a different type of book. You have to work out how to murder the person with the tool, and then you get the answer at the end. Instead of us trying to solve a crime.
Yeah.
So how to, like Hitman, in
Right,
a book.
yeah.
Hurdle.
Yeah, but you also get to kill someone in Hitman.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for the bit where you get to kill someone.
No, you don't get to murder anyone in this. Sorry, Driss.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm really sorry.
This is the point where you should be playing my apparent theme tune. For reasons that are baffling to me, I've just got this fixation on murder. So,
What a soundbite.
also, I'm going to find it very difficult to dig myself out of the hole that I've put myself in.
Why is that?
Because apparently I've got this fixation on murder.
Wow. You heard it here first, guys. I don't know why does it. Listen, is it a thing to have a song associated with somebody? Maybe. I don't know, but that is your song now.
It definitely is,
But, yeah, that's how I've been killing time, man. And also, can I tell... All right, this is...
Oh, here we go.
I've got two stories for you.
You
right?
also look like you're thinking very, very carefully about how you're going to say this.
Don't do this at home.
Right.
And if I die, this will be clipped.
This is getting written on your gravestone.
Outside of the show, I'm getting, as I get older, I'm getting into nature and outdoors. So I'm like walking, I like hiking. We've been on a hike together, right?
Yeah.
I like a bit of foraging.
For
Like, you know, get a little
nuts
blackberry,
and
get a little
berries and
hazelnut, whatever.
like, so okay, so you like walking and pretending to be a squirrel?
Yeah. You never just take a little raspberry when you're walking along, or a blackberry and have a little...
No, because some of them can be poison.
You know, you can learn what the difference is between poisonous
It's not
and
worth it.
So you've never eaten a blackberry on a walk?
Of course I have, yeah.
So then...
But I've been with my mum.
Oh, I've been learning these skills.
Right.
So you would trust me, right? I've had like it's been a good year for plums. There's been loads of plums. A good year for fruit.
So you would just walk up and down some random fields and you'll just pick stuff off trees and just eat it.
I did worse than that. Better than that. I was
Worse-
walking
worse
through,
or better?
I was
Pick
walking
one.
through a forest in Hertfordshire, and it was a warm day, but it just rained, so it'd been quite humid for a couple of days. And I came across chicken of the woods. Have you heard of chicken of the woods? I'll show you a picture of it.
What is chicken of the
In
woods?
fact, I'll put it up on the screen. So we can
Is that
share
what vegans call chicken?
it. Chicken of the? It is. I'll show it to you first, and I want you to describe
What
to the
I'm
listener.
saying.
Yeah, chicken of the woods. I spelled it wrong, but doesn't matter. Google work out. That's chicken
Oh
of the
my
woods.
god, that looks like something. Right,
You're thinking Last of Us,
You know
aren't
the
you?
Last of Us.
Yeah.
You know the clickers in the Last of
Yeah.
Us. You know that growth on their face. The growth on their face. Yeah, that looks like the growth on their face.
So that is called it's called Luciferius. Leforius. Oh, there you go. Letoporius sulphurus. It's called.
That is literally the clickers. So you saw some clicker
It's
face.
it's a species of bracket fungus. Its common names include sulfur polypore and chicken of the woods. Its
not-
fruit bodies grow as striking golden yellow shelf-like things, but you can't. There are lookalike ones that can kill you, so you have to be careful.
So don't tell me you ate any of this.
So I'll show you the real picture that I have of it, and again, this is no more important than the one. I'm
Why
putting
would
up
you
here.
risk that?
Let me show it to you.
Why would you risk eating something that looks like a clicker's face from The Last of
There you
Us?
go. That's it. So I cut it off. Yeah. Took it home.
There are so many reasons not to do what I.
But I saw it from front. I was like, "That's chicken of the woods," and I googled and checked. There are lookalikes, so I checked it against what it was.
Yeah.
But you know, like this is how people worked out that like tomatoes were healthy to eat and stuff like that. You know that they had to give it a go.
Yes, 1,000 years ago, when supermarkets didn't exist.
Really?
Yes, supermarkets did not exist when they found out that tomatoes were healthy to eat. You're up here in big 2025 when we have robots that can walk better than we can. And you're eating chicken of the woods.
That could save us in an apocalypse. That could be I could make you some nug-nugs out of it. So what I did was I cut it off, right? Brushed it down, cleaned it down, cut off a little slice, put it in a box in the fridge, and wrote a note on a bit of paper saying,
"Do not eat this.
Chicken of the woods, eaten on 30th of August at 8 p.m." So that I had just in case, innit? Because people have me paranoid out here. But I double checked it was the right stuff. And then what I did was I breaded it, put some panko things in it, fried it up, and then tried a little bit.
Bit of crispy death.
Bit of crispy. It did taste like chicken. And then I had another little slice of it and put like teriyaki and honey and had a tiny little bit of it and then left it. And then I was fine. So I will consume some more of it at a later date.
I mean, you are here and alive to tell the story.
Yeah, I foraged.
How have your bowel movements been?
Proper nice. Liquid as usual. I'm joking.
Jesus.
I just had to tuck my liver back in every single time. No, it's I was absolutely fine. Mad that, innit?
Just
only on this podcast will I share that.
You're not homeless. Why are you doing that?
There's something like nice about,
risking your life.
I checked it was the right stuff. I saw it. All right, so if you saw a let's just say you're walking along, you have enough knowledge to go, that's a blackberry or that's a berry I don't know, right?
Yeah.
I was like, that's chicken of the woods.
Yes, but you are clearly an infinitely more confident man than I am in yourself, because I would never, if I saw a button mushroom, if I saw any sort of mushroom in the woods, I'd be like, no, I'm not even if I knew it was perfectly healthy, I'm like, just nip to Aldi and get it.
But a button mushroom is very hard. If I saw a little button mushroom in the forest, that could be like a death cat mushroom. Or
that could be a death mushroom.
It's very uniquely specific. But I weighed what I had taken from the tree, and it was about £150 worth of death cat mushroom in the English pounds.
Right.
Would you eat it then if it's a delicacy at a restaurant and it was picked over by the chef?
Yeah, I've eaten
I'm Chef Mark.
mad shit in restaurants. Yeah, I love all that.
Yeah, I had no restaurants in at the end. It's a mad
I've eaten some mad shit in restaurants. I love like tasting like scallop with white chocolate frozen. I love all that. This, you just went to a fucking forest and like hacked at a tree and ate it, basically.
Someone has to try it first, man. And it does taste like chicken, by the way. It's very tough, like a I'm totally not listening. It's like what's the mushrooms called? The mushrooms that are good for food. There's a type of mushroom which is.
Is it the one that's dried and you?
Yeah, shiitake.
Shiitake.
Right,
yeah.
Shiitake. Yeah.
So
if you come over to mine, because I've tested
the fact that you left a suicide note, by the way.
It wasn't a suicide note. Look, if you're ever doing something like that, why not? Even if you're
leave
confident,
a suicide note.
Do some safety. Like me, but yeah, I I have some in the freezer. If I'm just saying, if time comes round, you're at mine and we want to have like a little snack, would you be up for trying one? Now that I've tried it and survived.
I'm an open-minded person. If I see you eat it before me, I'm going to eat it.
Okay, cool. Does that go for anything?
I knew as soon as I said that. As soon as I said that, I knew.
So yeah, so there you go. That's a little insight into my weird little life out here.
I
felt great though, I felt like it's like another feeling of fire, or like when you catch a fish and eat it. Have you ever done that? I want to take you fishing. That's what it felt like. It was like I connected with nature.
Not tribal. Not even tribal. Not prehistoric.
God, that's big fire.
What the fuck is the word I'm looking for? Cut that.
No, man, we can't cut that out. That's got to stay.
Primal.
Fucking
hell.
Yeah.
Just 2 syllables and I forgot it.
No, I did feel primal. It was nice. Yeah. Apart from the panko breadcrumbs, because I feel like that they didn't have those back in the day. But yeah, no, it was nice, man. It was really good.
But you say you tried it on its own as well, and you ate it raw?
No. I cooked the shit out of it.
Right.
So fried it in teriyaki and honey first.
Right, so that's one. So you haven't tried it?
That was okay. Do you know what? Light chicken didn't really taste so much until you put seasoning on it.
Right, okay.
And then the panko breadcrumbs is a whisked up egg, dipped it in raw, put it in the crumbs, bit more egg, bit more crumbs, threw it into deep fryer, fried that up. It was like, they tasted like nuggets. But I put the rest in the freezer. I don't know how they'll come out, but I'll put the rest in the freezer and then we'll deep fry them second time.
I would try it.
Would you really? Because I've tried it now.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I've had a good run. I've had a good run. If I die...
Yeah. And another story before we go, I'll get to one quick. You know how like I feel like you're an innuendo chaser when I talk to you. You are forever trying to dig him out. You're already ready, always flipping them out, throwing them around, whipping them out, the innuendos, right?
You're a terrible influence.
You always want to get your quips out.
This is you.
For the lads.
You go out of your way
Yeah.
to throw an innuendo into the conversation.
Yes. Well, it's a short story. This isn't very funny, but I found it hilarious.
Good start to any story.
Yeah.
This isn't very funny, but I found it hilarious.
I was in the shop, right?
Imagine the beginning of a film trailer. This isn't very funny, but we found it hilarious.
I think so.
That's how you sell a story.
That's how my film, if my self-funded film will be that, when I've got that P. So yeah, I was in a shop and I was just getting little things, getting a bottle of beer or whatever. And I was just walking off my chicken of the woods. So I was in the shop and behind me a dude went, "Yo!" I was like, he's not talking to me. He went, "Yo!" I was like, what? He goes, "Yo, my guy." I turned around, like, looked over my shoulder. What's up? He goes, "You got a big back." And I was like, so have you ever seen...
Big back.
Have you ever... I didn't know if he was calling me fat or if he was like, "Yo, you got a big ass back." Like that. So I kind of turned around and looked at him like, have you ever seen that gif of James Franco when he goes...
Yeah,
totally like that. I was like, what? He goes, "Bro, you got a big back." And I was like, my guy, what are you talking about? He's like, "Your shoulders, mate. You got big shoulders." I was like, "Oh, you should have led with that, man." Yeah, man. Have you ever been catcalled like that by accident? "Hey, man, you got a big back."
No.
No? Oh, fair enough. There you go. It's only me.
I have not. I'm really... I wish I could chip in with a story of my own, but...
Yeah, he's just remembering the good old days, guys. But you know what? We'll never see... We're never going to see him again. So it's time for us to doff our caps.
Is this the implication that when I was young and single, I was young and single?
I never said that.
Okay.
I didn't say anything. Again, you have walked yourself to the gates of hell.
Yeah.
Let yourself in and made yourself a cup of the good stuff. You know, you can just say words and it becomes whatever you want it to be.
Do you know what I've come to realise, right? Is that this one's for the cameras, for the creeps looking at us and watching us. I've got the most resting bitch face of all time, so there's nothing that I can do to defend myself right now at all. If I just sit here with a straight face. This was a problem when I was on Blue Peter. Like, every single time they'd tell me to smile, and I was like, this is just my face. Or they'd say, "What's wrong?" I'd be like this.
Listening. But then if you randomly just throw a smile in, I think that becomes a bit creepy. If you just like smile.
Yeah. I know, that was the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but resting bitch face, like, down to an absolute T. My eyebrows, like, they curl inward, downwards and inwards, like facing...
Horn-like almost.
You could say. So I can't defend myself.
Yeah.
So.
You have got a bit of a resting bitch face sometimes, but you are a very smiley, happy person, though. So there you go.
I try to be.
Better than the other way around, being a smiling arsehole. Anyway, where can we find you, Mr. Driss?
Smiley arsehole. You find me on Instagram at Richie Driss, RICHIE Driss, DRISS. Let me know if you listen. I'm always really curious as to the sort of audience that we have. Do you know what I mean?
Fans of Sean.
Probably. Just disappointed people.
Where's Sean? Where is
Sean does not exist. Sean is an AI construct. He does not exist.
Yeah, man. Well, why don't you send an email in to jokes@howtokillnow.com and then to Richie. There we go. We'll open up the email inbox and tell Richie exactly what you think of him.
Don't do that.
You can find us on all social medias at How to Kill an Hour. And don't forget, it's howtokillnow.com/jokes if you want to send a joke to us. We'll be with you next time. Peace.